Language Foundations Vocabulary Flashcards, helping you achieve understanding.
Composed of many distinct individuals united to form a whole or colony. Coral is a colonial organism. A resident of a colony. Of or relating to or characteristic of or inhabiting a colony. Of animals who live in colonies, such as ants. Make more intense, stronger, or more marked. Put or add together. Combine so as to form a whole, mix. Compound the ingredients. Chemistry. A substance formed by chemical union of two or more elements or ingredients in definite proportion by weight. Composed of many distinct individuals united to form a whole or colony. An enclosure of residences and other building, especially in the Orient. A whole formed by a union of two or more elements or parts. Calculate principal and interest. Composed of more than one part. Compound leaves are composed of several lobes. Consisting of two or more substances or ingredients or elements or parts. Soap is a compound substance. Create by mixing or combining. A compound described in terms of the central atom to which other atoms are bound or coordinated. Difficult to analyze or understand. He's more complex than he seems on the surface. A conceptual whole made up of complicated and related parts. The complex of shopping malls, houses, and roads created a new town. A whole structure, as a building, made up of interconnected or related structures. Complicated in structure, consisting of interconnected parts. A complex set of variations based on a simple folk melody. Psychoanalysis. A combination of emotions and impulses that have been rejected from awareness but still influence a person's behavior. A geographical area politically controlled by a distant country. A body of people who settle far from home but maintain ties with their homeland. Inhabitants remain nationals of their home state but are not literally under the home state's system of government. The American colony in Paris. A group of organisms of the same type living or growing together. A place where a group of people with the same interest or occupation are concentrated. A nudist colony. Microbiology. A group of organisms grown from a single parent cell. One of the 13 British colonies that formed the original states of the United States. Used of animals that do not migrate. A physician, especially an intern, who lives in a hospital and cares for hospitalized patients under the supervision of the medical staff of the hospital. The resident was receiving special clinical training at the hospital. Someone who lives at a particular place for a prolonged period or who was born there. Living in a particular place. Resident aliens. Someone who lives at a particular place for a prolonged period or who was born there. Someone who lives at a particular place for a prolonged period or who was born there. A member of a military force who is residing in a conquered foreign country. The act of colonizing. The establishment of colonies. A community of people smaller than a town. Termination of a business operation by using its assets to discharge its liabilities. A body of people who settle far from home but maintain ties with their homeland. Inhabitants remain nationals of their home state but are not literally under the home state's system of government. Something settled or resolved. The outcome of decision-making. They finally reached a settlement with the Union. A conclusive resolution of a matter and disposition of it. An area where a group of families live together. The branch of biology that studies animals. The branch of biology that studies animals. All the animal life in a particular region or period. The zoology of the Pliocene epoch.
Become our student and get access to effective and free educational materials. Subscribe to our YouTube channel to become a part of our growing YouTube community and to learn English effectively.